Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. Some of you guys may remember that a few years back we took a look at an interesting book titled The Prophets of Zoom. The book foretold what the world might look like as technology became more ubiquitous in a series of shocking photographs. Today we're exploring similar themes with another text titled Cumularity, published by J Allard, who was a former CTO of the devices division at Microsoft. And it's because of him that we have products like the Xbox, and also a few unsuccessful devices like the Ken, the also Microsoft Zoom, and also the Courier, which was a prototyped dual-screen tablet. Kind of interesting, but that was before Windows 8 became the replacement in terms of development. But he left Microsoft later and founded the Project 529, and where he is the current CEO. But before he left, he put together some of his thoughts regarding how technology was going and published it in the form of this book, which was released in 2009, and that's the subject of today's video. So this is what the text looks like. It's not a very common book that you can find, which is why I wanted to share some of the more interesting things that I found in it, and it certainly has some interesting aspects that I want to quickly discuss. So the first thing that you'll see here is what the title of the text means. So Cumularity, a few definitions provided here: a consumer experience built from an accumulation of many ideas and diverse contributors, or the quality of or state of being cloud-centric in engineering, experience, and business thinking. So on and so forth. Gives you a few hints of where the book might lead you. And of course, published when he was at Microsoft in 2009. So here we see that the first thing we see is that this is not a book. It's a gathering of wool, an index of imaginings, a cumulative stack of starry-eyed nothings, a blasting cap. So it talks about how the future might lead us as we have things like cloud computing, as we have things like multiple screens, how our devices are changing the way we interact with the world around us. All ideas that still remain relevant, at least here in 2016. So connectedness, what that really means, how analog and digital is changing the way that we think. One of the pages I wanted to kind of look at, so there is things for maybe the more geekier side of readers out there, is how the text also draws you in with its photographs as well as its formatting. In particular, there is one page that I found to be interesting. It's a heat-sensitive page, so from a materials engineering standpoint. If we take a look at that, it tells you to lay your hand onto the page and then to see what happens as the page reacts. So checking that out quickly. Here we are. This particular section of the book is called Giving Technology the Finger, and then a security information to the cloud, how data changes our lives. So this is more related to data and information, perhaps a bit of data ethics, and certainly the themes surrounding that. So lay your finger on me. I'm going to put my hand down. You can kind of see it through the camera, not so much, but it's like those pencils where if you hold it for long enough, it's because of the paint on it reacts to heat differently and creates different colors. In this case, it actually shows you clearly what is underneath the page. So this is kind of interesting. It's one of the many elements of this overall text which kind of draws you in and makes you interact more and think more with the theme and how you can see things differently as well as interact with things differently. I'm not going to go through all the pages and, of course, everything through this text because I do want people to, I guess, read it and find it for themselves. I think it's worth taking a closer look at. Cumularity, anyways, something that draws you in and also answers and attempts to look at one of the issues surrounding technology, as well as our lives, society, and the future. So anyways, this has been a first look at Cumularity, and you can check out more information about this and some of the links below. Thanks for watching this first look here at OS Reviews.